Good morning and Shabbat Shalom, day 547. 78 weeks since the horrific Shabbat of October 7. We're over 6,000 inhumane, barbaric, rapist, modern-day Nazis monsters infiltrated Israel and massacred, committed the worst massacre in modern history, the worst massacre that Israel ever known, and the worst day for the Jewish nation since the Holocaust. They went from community to community and slaughtered as many people as possible, and they kidnapped 251 people from the homes, from the kibbutzim, from the communities. They kidnapped children, they kidnapped elderly, they kidnapped young women, and they paraded them in the streets of Gaza. They kidnapped from the Nova Music Festival. They kidnapped children, babies, kidnapped the Bibas family. And they are still holding, till this day, 59 hostages and torturing them to the worst level that we ever known, that we ever heard of. We are here every morning and never giving up to demand from these inhumane, barbaric, rapist, modern-day Nazis monsters to surrender and let all of the 59 hostages go immediately, at once, all of them together. No one is left behind. Everyone in one bus, in one phase, and Israel should give up nothing. Israel will continue to defend itself and to do whatever it needs to bring the hostages back. And this is why they go in full force in Gaza against Hamas. And they put in evacuation orders in areas in order to save civilians, Gazans' life. And Hamas in return is saying that they will not transfer the hostages that they are holding in those areas that IDF requested to evacuate. Trying to put the blame, if something's gonna happen to these hostages, trying to put the blame on Israel. But meanwhile, they actually giving us the locations of these hostages. Now we know where they are. Great job. But IDF will make sure that everyone will be safe as much as possible while trying to bring them home and while succeeding eliminating terrorists. In the last few days, they eliminated more Hamas terrorist leaders in Gaza. They eliminated one top leader who is actually the one who's in charge of all these propaganda videos, all this psychological warfare that they've been doing. Finally, this guy, this sadistic, crazy monster, is out of this world, is back to its creator, Satan. IDF will continue to do what it needs to. And the Israeli government is determined to bring all the hostages back home and to ensure that Israelis, 7 million Jews and 2 million non-Jews, which are for the most part Muslims, can live in peace in Israel, and they will not have the threat of Hamas in Gaza, Hamas, Palestinian Islamic Jihad, and all the other terrorist groups. We want to live, and we will do so. On this Shabbat, I want to wish continuous peaceful Shabbat, for IDF to be safe and complete your true task, bringing back the hostages and eliminate all terrorist threats in Gaza. For the hostages to be returned as soon as possible home. Put the pressure on Hamas. Join us. Put the pressure on Egypt and Qatar, who are also supporting Hamas, to release all of the hostages immediately. And for the Jewish nation around the world, stay strong, resilient, and proud. And remember that we're never going anywhere. We will continue living in our ancestral homeland, Israel, from the Jordan River throughout Judea and Samaria to the Mediterranean Sea for eternity. Am Yisrael Chai forever, and Shabbat Shalom.